we doing today? Why are we recording?
So we are here to do a hot take on a cold cereal, or what are we saying? A blind playthrough of a new hype cereal. So a viewer in the KATT'N CRUNCH Discord asked us to try this new cereal. So we picked it up and we're going to give it a try. Yeah, if you're interested in joining the Discord and sharing your thoughts or requesting cereals or just kicking around some ideas, the link is in the description below. Production Marstead actually saw this at the store. I saw it too, and he picked it up. And we both wanted to try it and see what it's like, right? So this company ain't wildin', bro. Cinnamon Toast Crunch Churros is what we're gonna be trying today.
Something is familiar about that box. Oh! French Toast Crunch.
You beat me to it because googly eye, man, they right back at it. Don't even care. So
that might be the best cereal ever, and they don't care about their.
They don't care.
Spend a day.
This Department of General Mills just don't even care. Like, they show up to work on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I saw this in the cereal aisle when I was there last, actually, and it caught my eye because I was like, churros. I've had churros before. I'm not the biggest churro fan though. Like, they're okay if you get one made right and it's hot or warm still. It's cool, but like, I'm not the churro guy. I'm not going crazy over churros. But I do want to, like, my biggest thing about trying these is I wanted to see if they were in any way different from just Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Are they Cinnamon Toast Crunch in a new shape? Have you encountered a cereal before where they have basically just reshaped an existing cereal without any flavor changes?
That's a good question. Off the top of my head, I want to say no. Mm-hmm. And I hope that's not what this is. Like, okay, so before we do anything about guessing what this might score, I want to give a texture guess.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I like it.
All right. So looking at this box, I want to say that it's going to basically taste like Cinnamon Toast Crunch on the palate, but I think the difference is going to be in texture because I'm looking at the shapes and they're kind of elongated. So I want to say that this is going to be close to like the Cinnamon Twist from Taco Bell.
Sure.
With a little bit more, less airiness, with a little bit more density, so that they can take on milk.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm feeling like this is probably going to be.
And that's probably going to be one of the only things you can really say with a hot take.
For sure.
Say the texture, whether it's good milk, generally what do you think the flavor is? Nah,
because this is legit blind. Like, I've never had these. I've seen them in the store. They're relatively new. I don't think we caught them on like the first week or nothing like that, but they're relatively new, and I'm kind of excited to try them. I've been more excited for a cereal before. Is that a diss? Like, I've been more excited before, but
I think it is. I mean, well, I don't know. If you end up really liking it.
Well, when you told me you had these and we were going to blind play through it, I saw that Lucky Charms had a...
Was that unicorn cereal?
No, it was it was regular Lucky Charms, but they had, instead of the oat pieces, they were fruity pieces.
Goodness.
They did that.
So fruity pieces with marshmallows?
Yeah, fruity pieces with marshmallows.
Have you tried that yet?
No.
I was sorry. You're not allowed to eat cereal anymore.
I said that because, like, I'm excited to try that. I'm a little bit more excited than this.
How's it smell?
It's okay. So before I say how it smells, I'm going to pass this to production so he can, like, legitimize that I'm not lying. How do they smell? They smell like the Cinnamon Twist from Taco Bell.
Yeah, I'm going to pass them over here to production's wife.
Would you say they smell like the Cinnamon Twist from Taco Bell? I kind of...
My wife knows that smell very well. Would you agree?
Yeah.
They do. And Cinnamon Toast Crunch do not smell like the Cinnamon Twist from Taco Bell.
You can eat them. That's fine. Yeah, don't say anything.
No. So what is that called? No spoilers?
No spoilers.
Okay, so I think we should try these dry first, right?
Yeah, I think that's
Let's not even think about it or talk about it too much.
See, and this is my fear. Like, we're not going to know this until you've had many boxes. Bobo pieces feel like a huge risk with these. That you're going to get a really crunchy.
So the flavor, I'm not gonna lie, it hit me Cinnamon Toast Crunch right away. Like, the flavor said Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but I don't know. It's between Cinnamon Toast Crunch and the Cinnamon Twist from Taco Bell.
I think those taste almost identical to the Cinnamon Twist from Taco Bell. It's just like a box of them.
Yeah.
That might. Oh, I don't know.
I've told you about this.
Rating it.
Like I've told you about this, the Shining cereal thing that I have, to where like I can look at a box and pretty much tell what it's going to taste like. Yeah. I think I nailed this one. Yeah. Like I think I looked at it and I was like, I see what they're doing there. I know what that is. I want to say that this is going to be close to like the cinnamon twist from Taco Bell, but I'm gonna go ahead and pour it, man.
Yeah, let's see.
Save the dramatics.
Don't change anything.
Yeah, save the dramatics, man. I'm gonna pour a little bit because I don't want to go too crazy. I wonder if my son will like these. Cinnamon Toast.
Up his aisle.
Yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is his favorite cereal. So I wonder if this will like move the needle for him at all. Pour some milk in these babies.
So I feel like the cinnamon is the same, but the underneath the cinnamon, I think, tastes a little different.
Like the sugar or the cereal piece
the
itself?
Cereal piece, yeah.
I think so too. Like I don't think they're using the same exact ingredients for these as they did for Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I think it's like maybe a slightly varied version of that. Yeah. Like I think that they're using like the same things that they have at the lab, but maybe different measurements.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, you get a different texture at the end of it too. You get that very like you called it. You know, it tastes like a cinnamon twist from Taco Bell on the way out.
I'm not even sure. I'm not sure if I should eat these while they're crunchy because I don't eat anything while it's crunchy. But I feel like, in fairness,
given that you've never had it,
in fairness to the review, I should. Let me try.
There's an upcoming review where you talk about multiple stages of milk with a cereal, so you need to be consistent with that. How's that?
I'm gonna be honest, man. The shape of these is concerning.
In terms of
they don't work well.
Difficult to
like, well,
that's the shotgun.
I'm using the shotgun.
Yeah.
I'm using this. Thank you for. I'm using the shotgun on these, and I'm getting like a couple on there reasonably.
If you don't know what the shotgun is, stay tuned for the next full flagship review.
But
you can probably guess.
They're soaking up the milk pretty fast. About like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. This is Cinnamon Toast Crunch in a different shape.
Really? Is that a knock to it?
No, because texture gets a 20 in our reviews. So texture is a really big deal.
Yeah.
Just them changing the texture and keeping like the cinnamon sugar basically the same kind of still makes this a different cereal though.
Sure.
Like I could see like walking past Cinnamon Toast Crunch and getting this as a change up. Sure, like not like necessarily this is better, but just to switch it up.
Right. You wouldn't get that every single time, though.
No,
it's not like French Toast Crunch, which is a different product from Cinnamon Toast.
This is not General Mills like peanut butter crunch, where it's like, all right, we on to something, we need to keep this. Like, nah, like you need to run this in the summer and drop it. Without the scoring system, if you're asking me like what grade,
like if say you had been eating this box for a year and you were ready to do a flagship review of it, and at the beginning of the review you were going to say, "This is what I think it might be." Shooting from the hip.
I would say a C.
Okay.
I would say a C.
So do you think this performs a little bit better than French Toast Crunch? Or the same?
I like it. I like it a little bit better than French Toast Crunch. Now, whether or not I think that it will hold up against the scoring system better, because French Toast Crunch was a 69. Like that was right there. But then again, that's a high D.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I like them a little bit better. I could see eating these more often for sure.
See. And that would get points.
Yeah, that would get points. These shapes are weird though.
Shotgun spoon. I
don't think they've had anything else
with the ladle
on the market here. I didn't hold these up to the camera at all. They didn't. I don't think they have anything else on the market that's elongated like this in the cereal. Like, look at that, y'all.
That is an enormous piece of cereal.
Like,
it's not that much smaller than a.
Can y'all?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
But yeah, it's super long. Like, it's about like at one of my finger joints. That's super long for like just a bowl of cereal. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think I like it that much.
We'll
like,
see if the product sticks around and this becomes a feature. Maybe one day this is a review, but for now...
I understand why they had to make them long because churros are like that shape. But for practicality, if they cut these babies in half, then you might be like... You might be killing the game.
Oh, interesting. So you think that they made this is the opposite of French Toast Crunch, where you felt like they were about to make a sacrifice by making them shaped like toast and having crust,
and they didn't.
And this one, they were like,
here
they sacrificed.
They committed, and I respect the commitment. I respect it, but you almost took a shot in the foot on committing to the shape.
Right.
Which, if you rewind time and like I'm in the boardroom and you're asking my opinion, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna say commit to the shape. Like I would say go ahead and just keep them long. This is a fun thing. It's not a forever cereal. Go ahead and commit to the shape so people know what it is. So, I mean, good job.
We can wrap it on that. Good job. Question mark.
Good job.
Thanks, everybody. Because you're basically just...
We're never going to score this. We're never going to score this, but I'm intrigued by what this was scoring.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My big fear is consistency, dude. I imagine biting into a piece and having it being really hard.
You think, because you get
I already know what it
you
tastes
get that
like.
at Taco Bell.
It tastes like a
like every now and then you get one that's not very airy, and you're like, oh damn it, I need. Like then you look at your partner and you're like, can I reach back in the bag again because the last one I had was bad? Like, can I get a do over? And your partner looks back at you like there are 3 left, you motherfucker. You better not.